And I put it here, yeah?
I'll choose my words carefully.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, yeah, let's go.
What is it about ZDot that makes him maverick?
You're gonna have to ask them.
Go for that there.
Through my YGs from part of our Leicester, slump man Evan stretched out on a stretcher.
He's been around a long time, but he challenges himself. Not only is he a legend in the hip hop and grime world, but he wants to explore other genres of music.
He's just like one of the hardest working people I've ever met, and he's continuously looking for a new sound, and he's always looking at what's in the charts, what's new, and he's ready to battle. That's why I think he's known as a big UK household name.
He's focused and driven, but yet not traditional, if that makes any sense. He just seems to know what seems to work best.
I'm ZDot. I'm a record producer from West London. Yeah, I've been producing music for a long time, man. A long time. We're gonna get into that. Right now, we're in my studio in West London. You know, everyone's passed through here. Everyone, like all the people I've worked with. Stormzy, Bugzy Malone, Rita Ora, Liam Payne. Yeah, a lot of people, man. I started playing the drums when I was about 8 years old. I was the kid in class that used to make beats on the table. You know, the one that the teacher's going nuts, stop banging on the tables, but the class is going crazy. So I think even before I touched the computer, I realised being from West London played a huge part in the way I went about things. Having to go out, make things happen. I couldn't stay at home and expect artists to come to my front door. That wasn't happening in West London. I had to go to East London, South London, North London, wherever I could. Whoever needed a producer, I was there. The first song which got me like a lot of attention within the grime scene and the rap scene was probably with Ghetts. It probably was Artillery. Everyone heard that record. They wanted to know who was behind it. Things went from there.
The qualities you need as a producer, there's a lot.
Hard work, dedication, having fun, enjoying music.
I feel like it's almost too much for one person. There's so many hats you need to wear to be a good producer.
So working with Zed, you've got to be on your A game, you know. He's ready to work constantly, but he keeps you having fun there, so you're not just thinking, oh, this guy's a workaholic. It's like, it's fun as well, man. And he's very, very on bringing the best out of me as well. I think when I first started working with Zed, a lot of his stuff was just played at the back of the bus on phones. When I'm saying back of the bus on the phone, I mean every bus and every phone.
I've definitely had my fair share of challenging moments where big artists have recorded on my song, and then, you know, you've sorted everything with the lawyers, your fee, your points, your publishing. Last minute, the beat's been changed. It's another producer, and you're like, what? You can't just do that. Those situations can't happen to me now. But when you're coming up in the game, certain, you know, artists and teams might try to pull a fast one on you. Most of the time, I'll be in the studio. You'll see Krunchie here with me as well.
We've been working together for about 10 years. A day in the life of working with Zed, realistically, he's already here before me.
I'll be cooking up an idea. I might start a melody or start a drum beat, and then he'll be doing something crazy on the keys, a bass line, and then, you know, the rapper will be bouncing off us, or the singer.
He makes me step up working with it. He does, because it's like, the guy is driven and he's focused. The plans to take this to the next level, it's building the label. It's certain acts that can really like fly us forward. And I think this is where his skill really comes in, because he can spot them before it's obvious.
Seeing Stormzy come out on the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury, first words you hear is ZDot on production. I don't think my phone's gone that crazy before. Like, that was a crazy moment. Producing a song in Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman movie, that was another huge moment for me. I was a fan of the movie, so to have a song, the main song in one of those movies was great.
Zed gets everything about the music business. He just doesn't want to be a producer of artists. He actually wants to get into film, TV, music, games and all that, and he's certainly done that. And also recently started to play festivals as well, bringing along a lot of talented MCs and rappers and stuff, and doing that with like a Jägermeister stage at certain festivals around the country.
I'm someone, I don't focus just on records. A lot of producers, they just want to work with rappers or singers. With me, music's so much bigger than that. TV, film, video games. I've done it all now, and I'm doing much more of it as well. Obviously the movie, the video game Blood and Truth, I composed the whole game with an 80-piece orchestra. Over the last year, I decided it was the right time to release the drum kits, make them public. All my sounds I've been making and developing over the last 5 to 10 years, I just put them in folders, and over the last year I've slowly released them one by one, and they've been received fantastically, and I'm going to do more as well when the time's right.
ZDot sounds so distinctive. Like without ZDot in the game, we're missing a big pocket in UK urban culture, I'm telling you. Like his sound is very, very distinctive. It's like you hear other producers using some of his sample kits, and you can hear ZDot in producers nowadays, like the bass, the kick, even his hi-hats and his snare, like he's got his own ones.
I think music production is a mixture of science and art, but if you're not vibing, if you don't have the vibes, the science doesn't matter, because the science comes into the sonics and the arrangement. We're definitely approaching the place where, you know, you're gonna type a word into the program, it's gonna make a beat or a song based on that word. However, they won't have the personal skills that a real life producer can do in the studio. If someone wants to come in here and, you know, maybe they want to turn up, maybe they want to have a drink, maybe they want to, you know, have a little vibe as they create, I don't think you're going to get that from the computers. I'm always striving to better myself, not just as a producer, but also as a human being. You know, there's always more we can do. It doesn't necessarily mean more success, doesn't necessarily mean more money. I just feel like being better and being free as a person to, like, today I can do this, today I can do that, is a great place to be. To me, that's success. I feel like I'm always on the elevator. So for me, it's always important to set yourself new aims, new challenges, and yeah, always strive for greatness.